Hey guys, my name's Caleb.
And I'm John. Today we're going to talk about perfect pitch.
So, in this episode, we're going to have 5 main topics. What is perfect pitch? Rarity of perfect pitch. How to find out if you have perfect pitch. Benefits or uses of perfect pitch. And then famous musicians with perfect pitch.
So for starters, what is perfect pitch?
Perfect pitch, or absolute pitch, is a person's ability to identify any musical note by name after hearing it, without using other notes as a reference point.
Perfect pitch is a less technical term for absolute pitch. Many people think perfect pitch is an ability given to you through birth, but perfect pitch or absolute pitch can actually be developed as an adult through training your ears. The degree of perfect pitch can vary, and some individuals who learn it are better than others. Those people who have perfect pitch can hear a note at any pitch, high or low, and identify it. I think it's quite an impressive ability.
Now let's see how rare it is to have perfect pitch.
A common estimate is 0.1% of the population. However, some researchers suggest as many as 4% of musicians have perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch can also be found in the general population. Some people can learn and memorize notes, which isn't necessarily perfect pitch, because you have to train for it.
Now let's see if any of you listeners have perfect pitch.
You will play a note and you will identify it. Here's the first note. If you heard an F, you would be correct. Now here's the second note. This one is a B natural. Now here's the third note. This note is a C sharp. Now, here's our final note. This is an E. If you correctly identify these notes without cheating, you may have perfect pitch. So what are the uses of perfect pitch?
It can be used to identify notes so you can write music better.
Some musicians with perfect pitch can use it to identify notes in a song and repeat the song themselves.
They can also tell if the music has changed or transposed from its original key. Now we will discuss some famous musicians who have perfect pitch.
One of these musicians is Michael Jackson. He warmed up for 3 hours just to sing a 5-minute song, and others could verify his perfect pitch.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart also had perfect pitch. He was a child prodigy, and this is an anonymous letter from an audience member. I saw and heard how when he was made to listen in another room, they would give him notes, now high, now low, not only on the pianoforte, but on every other imaginable instrument as well, and he came out with the letter of the name on the note in an instant. Indeed, on hearing a bell toll or a clock, or even a pocket watch strike, he was able at the same moment to name the note of the bell or timepiece.
Now for today's sponsor, we will be sponsoring Jupiter. From trumpets to tubas, Jupiter offers a complete line of brass instruments to meet the needs of beginning players, to aspiring musicians, and discerning educators alike.
Jupiter offers the best performing woodwind instruments in the industry, from piccolos to baritone saxophones. Jupiter exceeds expectations at all levels, whether for beginners, aspiring musicians, or discerning educators.
Thank you for listening to our episode on Perfect Pitch.
Subscribe to our podcast because we have new podcasts coming soon.
See you next time.